Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgan 111, and welcome back to Rogue Legacy 2, where I must choose among various heroes. We've got a basic Valkyrie, who I think will be appropriate. I need a hero that can survive in Fish and Dry Lake, and last time we discovered that a clumsy character is inappropriate for that role, given all the mushroom platforms and things. I do have a fair amount of money, and there are some things I know I want to buy, and then some things I have to think about. One that I know I want to buy is Reinforced Rune, and I'm going to need 2 more equip weight in order to equip it. Whatever this is called. Rune weight capacity. So let me go ahead and purchase those, and then actually get close enough to talk to you, and purchase that. But then I have some tougher decisions about the rest of my equipment, so let me take a moment to kind of look through some things. The next thing I know I want is a Resolve rune, because I just want more Resolve. I really love taking out a bunch of relics, and I own one more, so let's go ahead and purchase it and equip it. In terms of equipment from the blacksmith, I didn't see anything I wanted. I know it's going to take half of the rest of my money, but gold gain up is just very good for the long term, so I'm going to take it, and then let me try to flesh out some core stats. Alright, so let's take 3 strength, and I guess I can do 1 magic, and that'll be pretty decent. Alright. Happy with those upgrades. Let's take a look and see if there's any points that a Valkyrie can earn on any of these remaining. Rage Tincture, Catalyst, and Circuit Stinger seem like they'll be pretty good for the Scar challenge. Circuit Stinger's going to poison these guys, and then Catalyst means I'm going to deal more damage. So that is all pretty great. I can mostly just kind of sit here and wail on guys, because they're not very good at aiming at me, I have discovered over time. So, gong heads, not a problem. Alright, you managed to walk into me, very good. 1 hit I can live with. Now on to phase 2. And there is food here. I'm going to go ahead and break one open, just to have it ready to go, and apparently I ate it. Didn't intend to right there, but that's what happened. And I am going to take a little bit of damage, but my Rage Tincture is going to ensure that that damage taken helps me deal more damage in the near future. Alright, can I get above this? Yes, very nice. And, oh boy. Good. Okay, no problem at all. We're going to get this down in great time. Let's go ahead and dodge that. Oh boy. And if Murmur will be nice and give me an opportunity to finish him off, that would be great. Hooray! Alright. Minute 7. Didn't take too many hits. I feel like that'll be a good score. Above 30,000, maybe even 35. I was at 4 empathies, I believe. 30,000. Alright, I'll take it. Don't know that this is the best set of relics for automatons. Glowing Ember, Clotho's Spindle, and Lotus Stem, but we'll see how it goes. Oh boy. Alright, Lotus Stem just ate one of those for me, so I guess that's good. I don't have a spell that I can really use like super effectively, other than to kind of occasionally aim different places, I suppose. I mean, Valkyrie can already aim in 4 directions. Let's deflect. Oh boy. So it's not the best spell, I think, for this particular challenge, but we'll do what we do. Okay, and ouch. Okay, there goes the rest of my Lotus Stem, but I can recharge it with the mana potion that's over here, so let's do it. Alright, so I think I can block 1 more attack. But let's definitely try to break the hammer if we can. Oh boy. Alright, there goes the Lotus Stem. Okay, 1 guy down. I'm gonna try to focus on the shield next, I think. Although I'll take opportunistic chances to deal some damage on some other baddies. Oh boy. Ah, that was not good. Oh boy, that's really bad. Now I'm in deep trouble. Can I finish this? with my 4 empathies. And not the best of relics. Still have a decent shot, I think. But it'd be really nice to get one more guy down. There we go. And with only one enemy on the field, I have more confidence in my ability to manage the situation. Finish this guy off. There we go. Alright, sub 2 minutes. I at least got a score. Let's move on. So, goals for this Valkyrie. We definitely need to go into Fish and Dry Lake. Oops, but before we do so, it would be very nice to get a couple of relics, an apple or two, and continue finding some of the Scar challenges where we can finish off... Oh, I missed a chest in here. Continue finding the Scar challenges so that we can get the rest of our empathies. Although, I don't need the empathies. It's mostly just so that we can get the extra apple and relic chances at this point, I think. And here's the entrance to Fish and Dry Lake, so that was easy to find. Alright, I can hit these guys from up here. This is a pretty easy room for a Valkyrie. Yeah, it should be an easy room for most characters, honestly. And I guess I'm two-shotting, yeah, pretty much all these characters in this vicinity anyway. We'll see what things look like even moving into Axis Mundi. Might move up to being guys who I three-shot. And it's a shame that this spell, I guess it does have a decent amount of reach. I feel like I'm not able to use it that much because if I take a look at how much reach my weapon has and how much reach the spell's got a fair bit more. Okay, I'm not appreciating just how much range the spell has. Yeah, it can hit, oops. It can hit guys in various faraway spots, so I should use it more for that. I can consider it a ranged directional attack, the way this character is currently built. Because Valkyrie does have lots of ways to get mana back, and I do have a lot of intelligence, and so the spell will deal good damage, so I really should try to incorporate it into my game as much as is reasonably possible. There's chest down here, so let's go get it. It involves you being dead. You can be dead through the wall as well. Oh, hello. Speaking of that spell, right, okay, extra large, you're going to deal extra large damage. So we'll just try to knock you back a bit and then finish you off, alright. Fortunately, here in the Citadel, even an extra large commander is not super threatening, because all the enemies in this zone are not so bad. But it's still good to be careful. And if I take my time here, I can get this rather worry-free, and then these guys... That'll work. I just hit him for 111. Hooray. And there is another commander over there who I can hit through the wall. Okay, so that's another thing. The fact that this spell hovers me in midair can actually be super valuable, as we just witnessed right there. Oops. I somehow hit the Windows key and paused the game, but everything's fine, don't worry about it. Okay, room cleared. I'm going to keep furniture in case I get a Demeter's Trial, as per usual. We've got some Lamech lore that I don't need to come back to, but we've got a convenient teleporter to get to this furniture in case we find Demeter's Trial later on. But where are my heirloom rooms? Where are my relics? Where are my extra apples? These are the things I really want to find. And I shall. It's just a matter of time. Okay, carefully. Let's just do this. It's a nice way to hover in midair in kind of an awkward spot to find a good angle on an enemy. That's not gonna hit him. That will, though. Great. And so yeah, while my Valkyrie can attack with the Fauchard 4 different directions, I can use the spell to aim in 4 more. Ivy Roots... I'll stand on the ground a lot. 12% flat damage is nothing to sneeze at. So we'll take that. And here's another one. Raven's Ring and Atroposis Scissors. Crits are higher, but I haven't been doing many crits. And this would only just start kicking in. Well, remember that it's here because if I get one other 20-point relic or even a 30-point relic, then that actually might be a good investment. Oh, and speaking of, gain extra mana when hurt. I'm not using the spell quite enough for that. Ooh, Raven's Ring, having 2 of them. If I cost myself 60, I'd lose 7% of my health, but I would gain a lot of bonus weapon damage. I guess like 30... Yeah, let's do 2 of these. So this is going to be a huge amount of bonus weapon damage. Because now it's 2% for each below 25, and I'm 32 below that, so 64% bonus damage? Yeah, I can live with 64% bonus damage. I'm happy with that. Oh, darn it. I tried to spin kick, and I failed. And now I'm unhappy. It would have only been red ether, but still. Okay, totally just one-shot that guy. This is weapon damage, so it's gonna not work for my spell. Right, and now I found both of those rooms, and so I just want to find an apple, and if I want to get an apple to get more health, the most reliable way to do that would be to find the edge to the Stygian Study, which I guess I've already unlocked the teleporter for. But I'll see if I can just find it naturally here in Citadel Agartha. And apparently I cannot because we just found a dead end. Okay, so after this room, we'll teleport into the Stygian, find our way up to the Apple Room, and then once we've gotten some more health, then we'll head down into Fish and Dry Lake and start trying to make some progress over in that direction. But yeah, I really like the changes to the Raven's Ring and the other ring that make it such that it's more tempting to go below 125% or below 100% resolve because these items are more valuable. It creates an interesting trade-off, and I'm willing to trade off a little bit of health for a huge, ouch, amount of bonus damage. So now let's just play well, so that the small health penalty I've taken doesn't bite me in the butt. Okay, so 3-shotting Spear Maiden here. And probably 2-shot you, I would guess? Yes. Great. And also, I think I don't have much in the way of like bonus crit chance. So unless I'm doing a dash attack, I shouldn't expect to crit. This room, if the hammer would be kind enough, come down here, then it'll be easier to deal with. However, the correct thing to do, I guess, is stand here and then stand under it. Yeah, that's a way to do this room. It's a puzzle room, and we solved the puzzle. Hooray! Alright, you are probably a 3-shot kill. Oh, 2 shots. Nice. Great. I believe this will be 2 commanders, one of whom at least I'll be able to hit through the ceiling with my long-range weapon. Perhaps both. Nice. Alright, so who else is there? It's another one of you. You're a shredder, but you can't hit me. And I managed to wear you down with the Lucent Beam. So yeah, really appreciating that magic weapon in this particular situation. Okay, I'm relatively happy with the rather simple, straightforward hero that we have going here. I feel like if I can find a few apples, I could take this character pretty far. That's scary. However, oops, really need a dedicated spin kick button. Okay. I can't gain any more mana from killing guys, because these guys are shielded, so I need to come back there with more mana, because I just want to hit that guy through the wall with my awesome Lucent Beam. So we'll build up some mana over in this room by deflecting some projectiles and hitting some guys. And then we'll go back and deal with that commander. There's a crit. Ouch. Oh. Not sure I want to deal with that commander at this level of health, though. Let's take a peek into one more room. Ooh. Searing Shot's also good. And it would be a blessing. Yeah, let's take it. Blessing of Wisdom. I think that's a few percent more on magic damage, and it only costs 50, so I could set this guy on fire twice through the wall, and that would accomplish what I want to accomplish. It doesn't even have to be through the wall. I can stand here and do it. That'll work just fine. Oh, wow. And one shot did it, actually. I am intelligent enough that that one bit of burning did a whole lot of burning. Okay. Fantastic. Alright. Raven's Ring doing its thing. I am still a little bit short on health, so let's break some furniture. And we found the room I wanted to find, and I definitely have the health that I can afford to take the apple. So that increased our max health by 77. That offsets the percentage that I lost from going below my resolve. And from here, I just want to try to get my health back. Am I capable of getting health back in this zone? Is the question we must ask. Or I guess we don't have to ask it, but I'm definitely going to. And I think the answer is yes. But let's hang out in here I started around 350 health and just see how it goes. Oh, well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna eat this, and then we're gonna peek in case there's a teleporter, but then we're gonna head back to an easier zone. Oh, This would give me more resolve, it would give me more max health, and I do like the pirate ship. It'll be a little bit harder to get mana back, but I like the pirate ship. And I like the resolve. So we're going to take that, do another peek, and then go back to starting zones and earn our health back up. Alright, here is new unexplored territory in the Citadel. So let's deal, oh gosh, with some baddies, some of whom are more bad than others, and I don't have a deflect anymore, but I was able to deal with him. And then I have to figure out when will be appropriate to try to work in the pirate ship when necessary. There was a piece of furniture here that might have a chicken leg, so I should break it before I go. We'll take a shot. You know what? It's just going to have a red ether, and I'm likely to fail it, so I'm just going to dip out of that room. I changed my mind. If it had been in a location such as the Stygian Study, where we'd actually get a rune out of it, then I definitely would have attempted that fairy chest, because I do need the runes. But I'm not that hungry for red ether right now. And I am still low on health, and so there's no reason to... Ouch. I should have done this. Risk my health for something I don't really need right now. Alright, that was fun. I always still like the music, the little ditty that the pirate ship comes with as well. It's just a little delightful bonus to what's already a fun talent. Here's the entrance to Axis Mundi. And I am strong enough to go through this zone as well, so since we're here, let's do it. It's going to come with some furniture, and it's going to come with some chances to get some question mark runes, which might have scar challenges that we want to attempt, or other bonus things that we want to have. I think the correct thing to do... Searing Shot got eaten by that. Okay, these guys are going to come out, and I can just hit them with weapons. And then for the eyeball, I want to hit him with the Searing Shot. And it just went right over his head. Let's try that again. Did I really manage to miss you twice? I guess I did. Alright. Oops, I managed to jump right up into that because I'm a genius. Alright, let's make... Oh boy, less bad choices. Searing Shot. I missed you too! It is slightly higher than I thought it was going to be. Okay, I changed my mind about Axis Mundi. Which is to say, I still want to do Axis Mundi, but I just want to start from a side that doesn't begin with a commander that I'm going to have a hard time hitting. So, from the Sun Tower, let's work our way backwards towards that same location and see if we can get some good things along the way that'll help us out. Alright, you can just be bounced on. Like so. As can you. Ivy Root's doing work. Even though I get bopped off the ground, since I started my strike on the ground, it still kicks in. So I'm getting all that extra bonus damage, which is always helpful to kill guys more quickly. Oh, I walked right into that. And I forget, after the pirate ship, do I have to like hit 5 guys? Ouch. Do I have to like hit 5 guys in order to get that talent recharged? Forget exactly how that works. So I'll have to pay attention the next time I decide it's worth using the pirate ship. I want that, but I can't go down to that low of health right now. So we're going to have to put that off, and I'll come back for it. It's the first question mark room I left behind from the Sun Tower entrance to the left, so that'll be easy to teleport back to on my own time a little bit later. So now it's just a matter of patiently playing well. Oops. Oh boy. Oh boy. Darn it. Playing well. Oh, come on. I was totally in the right position there. I disagree, Mr. Controller. Okay, that was my own bad. I somehow forgot the Nightmare was going to shoot me there. Alright, money's always good. But what I really could use now is a chicken leg. Feels like it's been a while since I've gotten one, and so asking for one doesn't feel like I'm asking for too much good luck. Just kind of like a reasonable amount, or the right amount of good luck. Would totally do it. Let's turn you off. Deal with you. And then find the aforementioned hypothesized chicken leg. Are you here? Yeah, mana potion's better than nothing. It's making me feel a little bit better about my health. You're worth just burning to death. Blobfish are always a pain. And you're far... Ah, darn it. I was going to say far enough, or close enough to the Nightmare range that I was willing to spend some magic on you as well. And you guys can also enjoy. You know what? Let's go ahead and just do this. I presume, yeah, I can use it in the Nightmare field, but since it's already been activated, it doesn't actually cause the Nightmare to go off or react. Alright, door did the damage there. And let's just go ahead and hit you through the wall as well. One fewer hazard for me to trip over. There's my chicken leg. Okay. Now I'm feeling a whole lot better. Still not feeling good about the fact that I'm still poor at pressing the buttons at the right timing to avoid taking damage in that location. Pretty sure I did that with the last hero as well. And have we made it back? Not quite, but I think almost back to where that commander is going to be coming up. But in the meantime, what do we have here? The answer may surprise you. It's a Scar. I want to do it. 610 health. I'm going to take the risk. Alright, that's fine. Blobfish, also fine. Hammer, not so bad. This guy is good. You're going to have some projectiles, so you just need to go. You're going to have projectiles as well, so you need to go. I don't want things surprising me at odd angles from across the room. Alright, none of you guys have projectiles, but you're going to do that, okay? Let's just go ahead and finish you off so I have some space. And let's go ahead and get you burning. That's actually going to finish you off as well. And then who's coming next? Big commander dude, who is also like a shredder and things, so we need to double burn him for sure. And then somebody got shielded. I guess he was a shieldy commander, actually. I thought he was a shredder, but I guess he was a shielder, blocker, whatever they're called. In any case, success. I can afford to take the Blessing of Life. And, oh man, that would be nice, but I don't have the resolve. That, I think I'm unlikely to be able to find enough health drops to make that pay off. There's a chance I could. I have left a lot of furniture behind. What do I think the odds are that I could pull this off? It would cost 20% resolve, so I'm already losing 7%. Yeah, no, I don't see this working out. So let's re-roll just in case we get a Demeters. We do not, and I can live without either of those. Okay. And this will be, I only have 2 empathies remaining on the spreading poison challenge, and so if we do a couple more of these, we'll start getting gold bonuses back from these scar challenges. Alright, but we increased our maximum health, so that's good. And yeah, now I'm back to playing well and trying to find a chicken leg so that we can get our current health up, because maximum health only helps when you actually take advantage of it with your current health. So let's make it happen. I saw a bad guy here. Oops, and somehow misplayed it. Brilliant. Go ahead and just burn you to death. Let's get these arrows out of the way so I can collect my money that I so deserve. Oh, I thought I spin kicked, and instead I double jumped, and then everything went wrong. I do really wonder what it would be like to play this game with the dedicated spin kick button, but I don't have the controller to support that right now. So that'll just have to be a hope and a wonder for some point later. Alright. Managed to kill you. Ouch, I thought I killed you before your shots went off. So that was my own fault. Taking that damage, and so yeah, I'm not turning a health profit right now. And that was the commander, this is where we turn things around. Okay, so I have to go locate somewhere new. I guess the second half of Axis Mundi. I'm going to elect to go ahead and break some furniture here in the Sun Tower, just in case we find a chicken leg here at the pizza shop, because I think otherwise I won't be retraversing this section anymore. So if I'm looking for furniture anyway, I might as well take it now. Alright, here is a purple question mark. What you got for me this time around? I guess I'm not sure what I want. Apple's nice. Like, that would just kill me. And it would only get me... I think it's time to take this, so that we can get close to our max health. We've already upped our max health a bit, which is fulfilling the criterion... There we go, and a chicken leg. Nice. Fulfilling the criterion that I set forth at the beginning for entering Pishin Dry Lake, so we can go try to make progress down there. So if I get up to max health, we'll then head to Pishin Dry Lake and start doing our exploration down there. Discover which mini-bosses remain and what we need to do to finish that area off. You know what? It just all of a sudden sprung into my brain that I died to Tubal previously, which means I've defeated both mini-bosses, and we just have to defeat Tubal in there. And that actually simplifies the challenge of working our way through Pishin Dry Lake a ton, because it means I don't have to find all the other rooms in there, I just have to make my way to the far right. Oh, you're vengeful. So just avoid your 4 waves of projectiles. And then I'm in good shape. And I'm up to maximum health. Yes, okay. So, let's do what we said we were going to do. There's more of Axis Money to finish. I can do that at some point in the future if I need to come back in order to regain some health. But next, let's go to Pishin Dry Lake and find our way over to Laden the Dragon so that we'll have access to Tubal. And then we'll do everything in our power to get as strong as possible for fighting Tubal. I think that's a good order of things. That's already a scary room. I'm just thinking about it in my brain. Ouch. Well, I did manage to kill one guy before taking any damage. And I'm pretty sure if I do that, yeah, I can catch you inside of it. And the chicken leg healed me back up, so I can actually leave this furniture behind right here at the entrance. I see you about to dash at me. You're also going to drop some random fireballs, perhaps. I guess that might be the next tier of enemy. And I forgot to take a look at the overall map. If I zoom out, the dragon's either here or here. Probably here, so I want to go down and right. Mostly right. With my exploration, ideally. Oops, I thought I was going to be able to get in there and finish you off before you got a chance to get your shot off, and I did not. Nice way to juggle the blobfish. And let's see, I took like 200 damage from that. Yikes. So do be careful. Bad guys in the zone hurt. They're going to put the hurt on you. Alright, I don't like you. And I'm also not good at aiming the searing shot. Okay, this is what I've learned so far today. Searing shot, very good spell, very narrow area of attack, making it a little bit hard to aim. So be very precise when aiming it. Hey! Gilded Cape! I haven't seen equipment actually in a while. That's a welcome change. I do see that there's a dragon, oh darn it, zombie guy there. Alright, let's take less hazard damage, please. Oh, no mana. Just gonna use a searing shot on you through the floor. Can't do it without mana. Come up here. I was starting to say something, but now that thought is lost. These things happen. That will probably kill you guys. Very nice. All went as planned. And we'll continue. Oh, okay. Shield. I don't want, and I'm not sure that it's worth the reroll just to get a little bit more resolve. So I think we'll just leave that one behind for now. I do know that I can put the pirate ship to use against Tubal. I actually did it last time, and it very nearly killed him before he killed me. It was a couple heroes ago. Let's go ahead. Oops. The searing shot actually hung me in the air very briefly, and it was just long enough with an air stall for me to get hit by his projectile. I really did not anticipate that at all. So, I'm not even sure whether to blame myself on that one. Alright, carefully. Disarm. Avoid the slug spit. And continue forth. Let's break that one. Oh boy. And get out of there. Okay, one guy's down. And we'll break that one, and the other guy will be down. I believe we did it. We're down to 303 HP, so I do have to be very careful at this point. There's a fair chance that I could just wind up dead if I'm not careful. There is a chest in this room, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to dodge through that. I'm going to grab the chest. And then I'm going to accept the fact that I've already lost 2/3 of my health, and so I'm going to go regain some of it. So I'm continuing on in Axis Mundi. In the act of coming back to Axis Mundi, all of a sudden I remembered that I left another apple behind earlier in Axis Mundi that I still need to come back to. So step 1 will be get our health back. Step 2 will be to go eat that apple. Step 3 will be to get our health back again, and step 4 will be to go back to Fish and Dry Lake. So, that is the set of steps that I intend to take. Alright, this zone seems pretty easy. Oh, and there's a pizza. That is super terrific. Oh, and a chicken leg. That is also super terrific. Alright, I'm basically back at maximum. Lose no health. I cannot do this one with this set of talents and things. There might be a way to use the pirate ship there. But it wouldn't even be worth a rune in this zone because I've already collected all the available runes, and so I'm not going to spend health on the attempt. Ouch. Alright, well, you're dead. And there's a bunch of furniture over here, so hopefully I'll get something that helps me heal. But first we'll get rid of the Sparkologer. Sparkologer, if you prefer. For whatever reason, I like Sparkologer. And yeah, I think the rest of Axis Mundi is going to be easy, so I'll cut away for a bit. Now this is interesting. A catalyst. I'd lose 7% of my health, but I'd gain 20% bonus damage for enemies with the status effect, which would include being on fire, which is something I can do. I'll remember it's here if I get more resolve, but right now I don't want to lose more maximum health. Alright, so that's the other thing that's at the very end of this section of Axis Mundi. I've got enough health to go eat the apple, so let's go do that. I took a small amount of hazard damage on the way here, but that's fine. That increases our maximum health now up to over 1,000. And having completed Axis Mundi, remembering that there's a catalyst at the end if I want to go back for it, I think the next thing to do would be to do some of the Kerguelen Plateau. Actually, yeah, Kerguelen Plateau to earn some more health, and then back into Pishin Dry Lake I think makes sense. Kerguelen Plateau should be the easiest of the untouched areas for me to fight some bad guys and earn some health, in theory. Let's hope that it's also going to turn out that way in practice. Alright, enemies down. My health's going up. I just realized that there's arrows there. Probably should have realized that sooner and done something like that instead. But I did realize it in time. I was about to stand right in front of that mushroom and say, "Ha, you can't hit me," and then get shot in the face with the arrows. But then I thought better of it. I shouldn't have said anything. I should have just played it perfectly. Then you'd never know. Alright. Doing great. Killing bad guys. Getting health back. Feeling super great in this area already. Alright, you shot mostly in the wrong directions to go after me. You guys are going to be scary. I'm going to sit here and just try to do a little bit of that and then some of that. It only hit the mushroom because he's slightly taller, I suppose. Alright. And wargs are sufficiently dangerous that I choose to hit them with a searing shot as well. Shockwave. I prefer the searing shot, and it also has a chance to potentially work with the catalyst that I'm still keeping in mind. So I'm going to choose not to switch weapons, even though it would give me another Blessing of Wisdom and increase my overall magic damage. Trade-offs. This is very much a game of trade-offs. Alright. What do we have over here? It is a marble statue. That one is definitely not worth it for me right now. Hey, I'm up to maximum health, which means it's time to go to Pishin Dry Lake. So let me make another attempt to make progress in there. Alright, Pishin Dry Lake has been re-invaded by yours truly. Taking a slightly different route. Head straight down toward new rooms, which appear to be all over here. Strangely enough, we need to go right, but in order to go right, it seems like we need to go left. Alright, that did kill you. Fantastic. And that enables me to see you coming at me. Ouch, from a sneaky distance. However, I didn't see the hazard. Oh, the hazards. That's Pandora's Box. That could be interesting to try. If I'm desperate for resolve, I'll try to remember that it's there. That's the one where you have to kill a bunch of guys without taking any damage in order to gain 50 bonus resolve. And 50 bonus resolve. It's a pretty good thing. But risking dying immediately is a huge trade-off. Did I mention this game is good at trade-offs? Because it is. And it's weird that, for whatever reason, like, there's a number of other games where, for example, you'll have a weapon that'll be, you know, like, plus, you know, this stat, but then minus this stat. And for whatever reason, in a lot of those games, it always feels bad whenever you have to choose some, you know, weapon or upgrade or something that has a negative modifier. And in this game, for whatever reason, the trade-offs are phrased in such a way that I rarely feel, as negatively about the trade-offs as I do in a number of other games. And I'm not sure how this game succeeds at that in the way that it does. But it does. It always seems like the trade-offs are interesting rather than, like, obviously negative or positive. Because most of the things that can be negative can also be, like, positive in another context. I'm not sure that I'm explaining things very well. Yikes, okay. But yeah, there's something that this game does that is similar to other games, but somehow this game does it better. And I appreciate that. And it's the reason that this is my #2 most hours played game on Steam. #1, of course, being Terraria. This game has moved into the number 2 slot with this playthrough. And yeah, I think at the time I'm recording this, I probably have like on the order of 270 hours in this game. Just a lot of hours. Got some YouTube playthroughs, some Twitch playthroughs. Okay, you are vengeful, so be very careful with you. You're not good at attacking in directions that aren't toward me, though. So that's actually a big advantage for me attacking you. And you're going to be vengeful, but then possibly burn to death. You didn't burn to death yet, so you're still a threat. Now you're not. Hooray. Okay. It's done. Wish is granted. Long live Jambi. That's a somewhat obscure reference. So which way am I trying to go to get to Laden the Dragon? It looks like still... It could be up and right or it could be down and right. Let's check up and right because that's actually pretty close to get to. Like 3 or 4 more rooms. And we can probably discover if he is there. Having swallowed Tubal. And if I do this now, I will set you on fire and then finish you off. Aha! Take that, Mr. Rock Crusher. Someone else in this room? You? Oh boy. And you? Oh boy. And let's go ahead and do another one of those. Haven't found very many good opportunities, it feels like, to take advantage of my pirate ship. In a number of these relatively narrow corridor rooms, where it doesn't feel like it's as valuable as it could be in some other spots. Okay, that's gonna blow you guys up. And give me a chicken leg. That was a nice bonus. It's very well cooked, that chicken leg. And we get a look at another relic. Hector's Helm. It could be useful in a boss battle. And it does look like... Oh, this was the dot. And so we've kind of reached the end of interesting rooms here. I guess the opportunity, ouch, to just get a relatively free chest. How free is it? Chicken leg's gonna make it feel more free. Ouch. 2 of these guys. Ah, and I missed. I'm making a mess. Why so messy? Oh, but it's a good chest. Containing the obsidian chestplate. Nice. Okay, so that tells me for sure that Laden is down and to the right. So let's go find him. And then we'll have unlocked the teleporter that enables us to get to the boss Tubal. And then we'll be able to go back to, I guess, trying to do a full clear in order to get this character as powerful as possible to go take on the boss. That is our master plan. But it comes in many steps. So many steps. I'm gonna, okay, hit you through the ground. Yeah, sure. And then let's go ahead and just set you off. So I'm ready for you. You I can just avoid, probably. You can also be burned, thank you. And Mr. XL up there, you can just hang out. I'm not all that interested in that non-silver chest that I want to deal with an extra large commander in the most challenging zone. That sounds like something for some other hero who's not this one. Okay, you are going to fire some fireballs, but they didn't get me. Axe Forger, I think I can finish you off the crit. Yeah. You are going to fire that at me, but then I can do this and finish you off, and I'm almost back up to max health. Oh, which means I have to take this. Oh, 1-1-1-1. Nice. And now we are here. Puzzle challenge, destroy all targets. I can do this one. With spin kicks. Don't jump. And then open it. All right. Reinforced rune. Total armor. I just put one of those on. I wouldn't mind having another one. Looks like Laden the Dragon is going to be a couple screens to the right. So that's where we're headed next. Yikes. I didn't think I was going to go careening into you. But apparently I was wrong. Because I went careening into him. Took some needless damage. Oh boy. Okay. I understand what I'm up against now. So if I do that, and then that... Oh, it hit me too, though. Alright, you're almost dead. Okay, you're dead. I took a bunch of damage there, but we found the dragon. Great. I've got a teleporter to him, and that's actually perfect timing because I'm pretty much out of time. Oh, wow, there's a Scar Challenge here, too. Pretty much out of time for my recording window for today. So, I'm going to say I hope, as always, that you all are having a great day, and we will continue next time with this hero who looks like they're in good shape to build themselves up into something very powerful, who can perhaps beat some more bosses. For now, bye-bye.